Act as if you already have it. Inspired by Neville Goddard. Chapter 1. The Power Within. You are the operant power. This is the foundation of all of Neville Goddard's teachings. Not a power outside of you, not the universe acting upon you, but you, your awareness, your assumption, your imagination, shaping your life. The world around you is not fixed. It is a mirror, a living reflection of your internal state. And what you feel to be true, what you accept as your reality, must be made manifest. Neville taught that if you wish to change your world, you must first change the assumptions you hold to be true. And one of the simplest, yet most profound methods to do this is, act as if you already have it. Chapter 2. What does acting as if really mean? To act as if is not to pretend. It is not about lying to yourself or performing for the outside world. It is an internal transformation. It is choosing to think, feel, and live from the end result, the place where your desire is already fulfilled. Let's say you desire a new home. Most people would wait until the home is physically theirs before feeling relief, joy, and gratitude. But Neville challenges us to do the opposite, to assume those feelings now, to feel the warmth of the home, to walk its rooms in imagination, to place your hand on the doorknob and enter it in your mind. By assuming the state of the wish fulfilled, you are aligning with the version of yourself that already has it. And once that state becomes dominant within, your outer world must reflect it. Chapter 3. Feeling is the secret. Neville's famous phrase, "Feeling is the secret," is the key to this entire process. It is not enough to merely visualize or recite affirmations. You must feel the reality of what you desire. Emotion is the language of the subconscious. It is the substance from which your world is formed. When you act as if, when you think, speak, and feel from the fulfilled desire, you are sending a clear, undeniable signal to your subconscious mind. And the subconscious, without resistance, brings it to life. Chapter 4. Faith in the unseen. To act as if requires faith. Not blind faith, but creative faith, the ability to believe in the reality of the unseen. Neville said, "Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled and continue feeling that it is fulfilled until that which you feel objectifies itself." This is not a passive waiting. This is an active choosing. Every moment, you are offered two states. The state of lack, where you hope and long for what you don't yet have, and the state of fulfillment, where you accept and embody your desire as real. Choose fulfillment, even when the evidence isn't there yet. Even when your senses show the opposite. Choose the reality of your imagination, and the world will conform. Chapter 5. A change of state. You are not stuck. You are not waiting on someone else. You are not at the mercy of fate. You are consciousness itself. And consciousness is fluid. It is changeable. All transformation begins with a change of state. Neville wrote, "A change of feeling is a change of destiny. To act as if is to move into a new state, to put on a new version of yourself. You do not need to force anything. You only need to identify with the end result. Say to yourself, I am now the one who has what I desire. I think like them. I feel like them. I live from that state." Do this consistently, lovingly, joyfully, and the world must rearrange itself around you. Chapter 6. A living example. Let's bring this to life. Imagine you want to manifest a new career. Right now, you may feel uncertain, perhaps unqualified, maybe even stuck. But acting as if means asking yourself, what would the successful version of me think? How would I carry myself each day? What decisions would I make? What would I stop tolerating? You begin to show up differently. You organize your space. You speak with confidence. You invest in yourself. And not because the job is here, but because you already are the person who belongs in it. And from that state, the job must come. Chapter 7. Persistence in the assumption. Acting as if it's not something you try once. It is a way of living. You persist in the assumption, not in desperation, but in faith. You come back to the feeling again and again until it becomes natural, automatic, your new normal. Neville said, "Your assumption, to be effective, cannot be a single isolated act. It must be a maintained attitude of the wish fulfilled. This is not a burden. It is liberation. You are free to feel now what others wait a lifetime for. You are free to become without needing the world's permission." Chapter 8. The Bridge of Incidents. Once you live in the feeling, the world begins to move. Neville called it the Bridge of Incidents, a natural series of events that lead you effortlessly to your desire. You don't need to plan or predict how it will happen. That's not your role. Your only job is to remain faithful to the end result and walk the bridge as it appears. It might come through a sudden idea, a conversation, a change in mood. Follow the inspiration. Let life surprise you. The how is none of your business. The assumption is. Chapter 9. You already have it. Here is the truth that will set you free. In imagination, all things already exist. Time and space are illusions of this physical world. In consciousness, everything is now. So when you assume a desire fulfilled, you are not creating something new. You are selecting what already is. You are tuning your awareness to the version of life that contains your desire. And by doing so, you call it forth into form. Chapter 10. The new you. Acting as if it's not about changing the world. It is about changing you. Not fixing a broken self, but unveiling the powerful self that's always been there. The version of you who already is who you wish to be. When you act as if, you don't become someone else. You become more of who you truly are. Unlimited, worthy, radiant, and free. So assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Speak from it. Think from it. Live from it. And soon, you'll look around and realize it's no longer an assumption. It's your reality. Closing words. Neville said, "Live your life in a sublime spirit of confidence and determination. Disregard appearances, conditions. In fact, disregard all evidence of your senses that deny the fulfillment of your desire. You are the operant power. You are the cause. And your life is the effect. So now, beautiful soul, what will you assume into being? Act as if you already have it. Because in truth, you do.